I don't know what we're doing wrong. Beginning of third quarter, but we gave up those back-to-back threes that I thought were huge for them and huge for their confidence. Both for broken defensive assignments, and I thought that got their confidence up. They got into us. It was a tell of two halves again. First half, we ran our stuff and milked it, and then I thought the second half they reversed it and did the same thing to us. So disappointing for us. Listen, I thought the fouls on Kevin, first of all, they were horrendous, and secondly, I thought they had a huge effect on us. And Kevin had 3 fouls that him not being on the floor, playing 24 minutes and never getting your rhythm, where you could see he looked like he was going to have a game, it hurt us. And, that's just the way it goes. There's nothing I can do about it now. But I thought that, if it could have gone either way on those, they all went at Kevin. I think that's tough. It's our defense in the third quarter, clearly. I mean, we gave up threes that we hadn't given up in the series. And 3 or 4 of them at least were us. And Steve, I don't know. I just really didn't think we came out with the same mentality that we had in the first half, and I don't know why. I had to find that out within the next 2 days. Our offense today was directly linked to our bad defense in the third quarter. And then it changed the game.
Coach, down 2-0, it's a tall hill to climb. What do you say to your team now, heading back to Boston?
We're going back to Boston. That's it. And it's the truth. Right? So I guess they say the series hasn't started. I've heard this corny line a million times, until the road team wins. But I'm positive the series has started, because we're down 2-0. Brilliant, right? Thank you. Well, listen, I won't use that. I can tell you that. I don't do that. I don't use tragedy for sports. I just don't think it's right. We want to win for the city. It would be terrific, but that is not anything I'm going to use in press conference or with our players. We should want to win because we want to win. And then the rest of the part, if we win, would be great for the city. And it would be. But that's as far as I'll go with it.
It should be great, to get back in front of our fans. We've been in New York for about 2.5 now, so we definitely welcome our own beds and the comfort of our own home. But that alone is not going to get the job done. We must come out and provide pressure from each other.
It's playback time.
Making shots, unbelievable shots, difficult shots. That's how I think sometimes shoes like that.
Concerned that you're going back to Boston down 2-0?
Not concerned at all. We're frustrated because, the things that, we normally do right are, not going our way right now, but, it's all right.
Is it up to you to maybe take some more leadership and tell the guys?
Up to me?
Yeah.
There's not one person can do it. It's a team effort.
We opened up that 3-point game. We came out and gave Shepherd them 2 early threes. I think they made like 4 or 5 3-pointers there in the third quarter, and we've been defending the 3 pretty much well all game. And, that was a point of emphasis. So got to do a better job in that aspect overall. We owe the team shooting 40%, 85 points. A lot of things we're doing defensively I really like, but we have to do a better job offensively and not allow that pressure to get to us. It's tough when you don't have one of your inside presence out there. Kevin, due to the foul trouble, trying to establish them, but they're doing a good job at getting up on us, trapping us in the post, making us swing the ball, making us take outside jumpers. And then when our jumpers aren't falling, we struggle. We can hold them to 85 every night. I like our chances, but we got to be better offensively.
I thought, in the first game, I thought we played pretty good the first half, and they just played a little bit better than we did, and then we made our adjustments the second half, and it got us over the hump.
Ken, in playoff basketball game, you got Madison Square Garden chanting your name. What did it feel like?
It's not the first time.
The game of basketball in the playoffs was really about adjustments. Teams going to come out and scout you and understand what you did well against them the game before that. So, then we got to go in and make adjustments at halftime. That's what we did both games.
Kenyon, do you think there are some teams out there that are a little bit
questioning themselves for letting you sit as long as you did, including the team that you're playing in this series?
Yeah, they understand. You know what I'm saying? It was never about basketball. So they might be kicking themselves now, but I'm a Knick and I'm gonna make the best of the situation.
That's right. Not so much didn't think it would never happen, but just thinking of it like an out-of-body feeling. I never really thought I would get a standing ovation at the Garden the way I did. But early on in the year, a lot of people know this. I didn't really want to come off the bench to start off with, but my vets did a great job of keeping me with a level head and let me make sure I knew it was all about the team. And so far, it's been paying off. No, not at all. I've gotten over that situation. It's not. I only really think about it. I think there's a reason why those guys are out there on the floor. There's a reason why Coach Woodson is doing what he's doing. He's been pretty good at it, and it's been effective. So if we were losing, I'm sure it'd be a different story. But we're playing great right now, so I can't complain. Well, playing in Boston for the Knicks is always going to be a hostile atmosphere. I just hope it gives the fans a chance to get their mind off things for 2-3 hours, and it'll be a great game. I'm sure they're going to come out there with all they got. I'm sure they feel as though their backs up against the wall. The season or the series never really starts until you win a game on the other team's court. So it's going to be a great test.
Got to prepare for the emotions that will be taking place in Boston on Friday. But as a team, we got to go in there being together, staying together, knowing that it's going to be a game of runs, knowing that it's going to be very emotional in that building. And we going in there to win that game. That's our mentality. I'm playing. I'm just playing basketball. I'm trying to take advantage of what they've been throwing at me. I got to make some shots. I've been missing some shots that I feel like I can make. I missed both games, some open shots that I normally make. But my teammates been giving me a lot of help offensively. Defensively, we've been having each other's back. But I'm just taking it one day at a time. And Boston is a team that's not going to go nowhere. They're going to be there to the end. So when we get up big leads, we can't get complacent. We got to take it one possession at a time because we know, that they're going to be right there. Well, no, I can't tell myself that I don't have it tonight, especially right now in these playoffs. It's just throughout the course of a game, for me, my mentality is to, if something not working, just make adjustments. And it seems like I've been making adjustments in the second half, to their defense. Maybe it's an adjustment to the shot that I'm taking, or not using my legs enough, or not keeping my follow through up. But it's just, certain adjustments that I make within myself seem like, coming out in the second half.